God. I didn't think I would have to make another video about this. Honestly, when I saw this video, I didn't even want to. But this is probably gonna release tomorrow because I'm having a video released today. Or actually, there might be two videos today. This one and then one to the world's strictest parents. Shout out to this person for recommending me this. But this is another slut video, bro. This is eh, the thumbnail looked like said that they unbanned him. So I really hope that is so I can stop making videos about this. But if it is, but this is probably gonna be one of like the last video I make on this. Because I'm not trying to do this anymore. It's literally just bed my entire channel at this point. So Slep's new response. I mean Roblox new response. Guamo, subscribe to him, subscribe to me. Comment down below what you want me to react to next, and give me your confessions, please. Like I'll have the link to that Google form in the description. So do answer that because it'll be a really funny video, I bet. And yeah, let's go, let's go. I really hope that this is the last one I do on this.
So it's been about a week since my last video fully
Yeah, it's probably been the best week of my life.
covering the Schlupp situation, and honestly, enough has happened that I need to make another update.
Oh my god.
First off, David Baszucki himself responded publicly to Schlepp on
Okay, so he finally came out of hiding and actually is now doing something.
camera, saying that he loves the work that Schlepp does.
Then why would you ban him? This guy. Okay, so this is rehearsed. I bet his response is rehearsed.
Then we have Matt Kaufman, who actually reached out to Schlepp directly despite Roblox being told not to contact him. And Kaufman basically said that Roblox wanted to bring Schlepp on Roblox to provide feedback and input to improve their systems.
So you're finally doing something right after it's like 2 weeks, like from the past like 3 weeks, like, and now you want to do the right thing?
That's a complete 180 from less than a month ago when
Exactly. Like you called him actual predator. You called him an actual predator when he's doing the complete opposite of that. And then you just now are just glazing him? Like what?
labeling Schlepp as a vigilante and even claiming he was more worse than the
Exactly. Like what?
themselves. On top of that, Schlepp has gone public with even more information on Twitter that we'll be digging into.
And while I might respond, he's probably gonna talk about that too.
Throughout this whole video. But before we get started, please make sure to like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and comment free Schlepp to boost engagement.
Yeah, comment free Schlep on this video too.
And push this story out to more people. And don't forget to hype this video up on YouTube using the YouTube mobile app, as it really helps the word spread further. Anyways, let's dive right into what David Baszucki actually said in that interview.
It had to be reversed then, right? I mean, rehearsed.
It's not just about the Schlepp comment. Right at the start, David Baszucki talks about how Roblox is supposedly the new standard in safety. He claims that they've got all these safeguards in place.
I can support Roblox with this because I went on Roblox 2 days ago and I can't find any of those games that they were talking about, and I can't find anything like that anymore. I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of still some of those weird photo like photo um I still saw some of the photos on the games that were inappropriate, but they have at least got rid of most of those bad games that have been talked about for a while.
Can't send images, the chat is heavily filtered, and that they're going.
Yeah, and also about the chat, it's honestly annoying how heavily filtered it is, but I do respect. Yeah, I do be seeing videos about how Roblox you can't type anything in chat, but honestly, I respect it. At least you're doing that.
To keep everyone on the platform to protect them.
I still just it still has taken way too long for you to do this, and this is what's gonna happen. I bet this is what's going through their mind right now. Okay, so we're gonna do the right thing. We're gonna unban Slep, let him keep on doing his thing, then everybody forget about it, and then we'll go back to making money. That's literally just what they're gonna do. They do not probably care about any of the kids still. They probably just care about money.
On Wednesday is really what we feel is going to become the industry standard. We're going to do it first. We're doing it before any laws, before any legislation. And in addition to everything we already do, and what we already do is there is no image sharing on Roblox. We feel
Then why is there still photos on like the games, like the PF like photo like thumbnails of the games still really weird?
Filter all the text, we monitor for critical harms, and we really actually focus on keeping people on Roblox rather than other platforms where bad things tend to happen.
Then get rid of the like you can get rid of how you can like link your like other stuff to it. Get rid of that.
We added two new things that we announced this week. Number one, we're going to use age estimation, including
This is another thing that I'm mad about. What like if nobody looks the same and you can't use AI just to guess what you look like. That's the annoying part. Because I bet if I wanted to download Roblox on my phone right now, it would definitely like it would probably just block it. Like it would what if I'm like a 13-year-old, let's say, and I take a photo but I look like younger because some people maybe you just haven't hit puberty yet and you just look a little bit differently. Like you can't use AI just to do that because AI could a million percent be wrong. See, like I get called, I could say I get called that I look older than I am, but and like the AI could probably guess that too. Like if I took a photo right now, I'm 13, like, and it'll probably guess that I'm 15 or something like that. It's just like that's not gonna happen that well.
ID or AI-based selfie to literally know everyone's age on our platform who's using any form of communication, including filtered communication. The second thing we announced is generally we'll use this technology, for example, to adjust, should a minor ever talk to an adult unless they know each other in real life. So not from the law, not from, anything else. It's really our vision of safety. We think every other social
I
communication.
can't say at least I thank Roblox for at least starting to do it, but y'all been doing it you started doing it way too late, and it took you banning an innocent YouTuber to just to change your mind. And the fact how you're only doing this because you know how bad your reputation is getting, that you have to do that.
Platform is going to look at this and say this is the new standard. So how should
But here's the reality. That's not how that works. For starters, people absolutely can send images on Roblox through things like decals, and their
Mhm.
approval system is nowhere near as good as he's making it sound. You've got tweets out
What in the world?
there showing that people have managed to upload all sorts of inappropriate content. I'm talking about things like MAP
Oh
sending
yeah, look at the post that I made on my YouTube channel. I mean on my YouTube channel. Look at what I was scrolling on the on Roblox's what's it called store, and I saw that. So check that out. It's so
symbols which
weird.
stand for minor attracted persons, and even it's pretty clear
What?
that the system isn't nearly as advanced as David Baszucki is making it out to be. And it's the same story with the Roblox chats. He says it's heavily filtered, but people get around it
What?
all the time. Just change the wording a little bit instead of saying a flagged word. For example, the word is censored, but people use words like freak, deity, creep, or whatever
So
else.
Diddy's not blocked?
It's not rocket science to get around those filters, and it happens constantly. And finally, David Baszucki wraps up by claiming that their goal is to keep everyone on the platform so
No,
they
it's
can't
not.
share these images elsewhere. But the crazy part is that Roblox literally allows you
Exactly,
to
this is what I was saying. Just get rid of this too.
advertise your Discord server, your Twitter, your YouTube channel right on the platform, so people can easily jump off and share whatever they want elsewhere. It makes no sense. When you put all this together, David Baszucki's whole narrative just falls apart. They're
Yeah.
talking a big game on camera, but the actual reality of how Roblox works and the steps they've taken to silence people like Schlepp show a completely different story. It's all about PR. Now let's talk about the part of the interview that really made a
Yeah,
lot of
let's see
people
what they
stop
do.
and take a look back. David Baszucki bringing up Schlepp by name. At one point in the interview, David Baszucki says, "I love the work Schlepp does."
I just don't get.
users be thinking about this though, because this is a very passionate issue among your user base and your community,
Yeah.
and they find step two. And it was a big controversy when you kicked this guy off the platform.
Yeah, we want to highlight.
How should they be thinking about that?
Yeah, we want to highlight really, we have no tolerance for people who don't follow our policies. And so, for example, we don't allow people on our platform to impersonate other people or to do other things on our platform, and we're really consistent. But I want to highlight, we've reached out to Schlepp, we've reached out to the general. We love their, feedback and input to how to scale.
But he's not using like the fake identity to like hurt children. He's not using that in a bad way. He's using impersonating. I guess sure. I mean, I guess where he's going with the rules and stuff like that. because I mean they are like the things, but you're making him seem like he is doing it for a bad reason when he's completely not.
Scale our systems. We work at such a scale. We've shared that we had over 100 million DAUs. These things have to be solved from a major systemic issue.
But to be clear, this is not just a Roblox issue.
And I would say that what we're optimistic about is both with our vision of a new standard, really setting the groundwork for this. It is, as you mentioned, an industry-wide issue. Right. It's why we focus so much on keeping everyone on Roblox where they can share images, right, or where all text is filtered.
But they can. You don't understand how like far people would go just to do something like that.
As opposed to maybe other platforms where some of these bad things are.
And if you don't know the full backstory, you might think that is a huge compliment. Roblox's CEO openly praising a community member who's been exposed.
Yes, then unban him. Why did you do all this in the first place? Sure, maybe he's blatant breaking your guidelines. Nobody cares. Nobody is leaving the game because of that. Nobody. More people are probably joining the game to do that stuff. Drag next for yourself. He's changed his name to that.
Sounds like a really good step in the right direction, right? Here's where the hypocrisy comes in. Behind the scenes, Roblox has done everything possible to silence Schlepp.
Yeah, they've been just trying to push him down lower and lower.
Just a few weeks ago, executives were calling him a vigilante and even claiming he's worse than the
exactly.
Catching. And obviously,
like what?
Not to
How?
Forget, both David Baszucki and Matt Kaufman personally sent Schlepp a cease and desist letter and completely wiped his Roblox accounts. By doing that, they cut off his ability to investigate and expose the who are still operating on the platform. So, what does that tell us? On camera, David Baszucki is using Schlepp's name to make Roblox look like they support Schlepp's safety efforts.
But if you look more into it, they're not.
But in reality, they've crippled Schlepp's ability to continue his work.
If you support someone, why would you get rid of that person? Why would you get rid of what that person is doing? And it's not like it's hurting your brand. It's actually making it better. I think what they're thinking is that... The thing is, I think I know why they are unbanning Slet. Because that'll make them look weak. And it'll just look like they can get pushed around by just, like, lawsuits and stuff like that. But, I mean, not really, though. But they also been they could also, that could mean that they also, they can... Technically, they also kind of omit to having predators on their thing, but it's not like every game. It's not like every game has no predators on it. I'm pretty sure every single game has stuff like that on it. My bad for all the stutters, bro.
PR spin. They want to reap the positive attention of Schlepp's work without allowing him to continue holding these accountable. And then there's the bigger issue. While David Baszucki is on camera painting Roblox as the gold standard in safety, behind the scenes, the company is still making really questionable moves. Matt Kaufman actually reached out directly to Schlepp. Despite Roblox being told not to contact him directly, Kaufman basically offered him a role in Roblox, providing feedback on Roblox's systems. That's a total 180 from their earlier stance and shows the company is trying to quietly pull Schlepp into their PR strategy rather than truly addressing the problems. And I've said this in videos before, and I'm going to kindly remind all of you, why was Matt Kaufman playing condo games?
Yeah, that's the thing. Why is the chief safety officer playing games that are not legal, bro?
Not doing anything in terms of moderation to those games for almost a year. If you guys remember the whole Teddy drama from a couple months ago, that could have easily been prevented a whole year ago if Matt Kaufman actually did his job.
Yeah, I think we should just, make a petition of getting rid of Matt Kaufman instead.
Matt Kaufman was caught playing Teddy's games almost a year ago. Why did he not do anything about those games? Anyways, to sum it up, in this interview, David Baszucki is basically trying to sell Roblox as a model of safety.
Like they always do. They're just too scared to admit that they're wrong.
Praising Schlepp for appearances, and then making big promises about AI and moderation.
By the way, this guy's insanely good at Arsenal. Holy. I've been just looking at this guy playing Arsenal. Holy, this guy's insane.
But the reality doesn't line up with what he's saying. Roblox isn't the new...
Look at that! Oh my god! Alright, I'm gonna focus on the video now.
...in safety. It's a company that's been caught ignoring, silencing critics, and scrambling to save face now that the pressure is public. Now, let's move on to the emails and the legal side of all of this, because this is where Roblox's contradictions really come out. And for some context here, back in August, Roblox sent Schlepp a cease and desist through their attorneys.
Crazy, it's almost been a month since this have happened.
That email, which Schlepp showed on Twitter, flat out accused him of violating Roblox's terms of use. They claimed his
I guess he is technically, so that's what the thing that I feel like most people aren't getting is that I guess they can technically ban someone for because they are technically breaking their terms of service, but the bad part of what they are doing is they're trying to make this ban they're trying to make the ban on something completely else. Like they're just trying to like say that, oh, he's just like impersonating people. I mean, yeah, I just don't even know what to say. This is just so annoying.
Created an unsafe environment and even went as far as labeling him as a vigilante. In simple terms,
Like,
Roblox's legal team wasn't just telling him to stop, they were threatening him, trying to scare him off from continuing to expose on the platform.
I just have no idea why they would want to at least send a cease of and desist. Why are you gonna sue someone that's actually protecting your game? If you literally would have unbanned him and started actually doing something, and maybe even praising him, your game would look so much better, but you're just not.
But here's the thing. After sending that letter, Roblox didn't even follow their own rules. Less than a month later, Matt Kaufman, Roblox's chief safety officer, reached out to Schlepp directly. He basically tried to open a private line of communication asking Schlepp to give feedback on Roblox's safety systems. And Schlepp confirmed it himself when asked if Kaufman had reached out to him directly. And his answer was just one word, yes.
This was
the problem
yesterday.
with that is that Roblox has already been told in writing.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to mention this in any of my videos because I'm normally like a chill guy. I mean like a chill person. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry for all the people that if you've lost a family member in 9/11, I feel bad for you. I hope you are like doing okay. I know it's probably a terrible day for you. But yeah, man, 9/11 was such a bad day, bro. I really hope you just don't make fun of 9/11. Don't be making jokes like that. And again, if you lost a family member in 9/11, I'm sorry for you. Like, I hope you're doing alright right now. And yeah, sorry. Alright, let's just get back on it.
Not to contact Schlepp directly. That's why on September 9th, Schlepp's lawyers fired back with another letter calling out Roblox for unauthorized communications. And this time, the letter didn't hold anything back. It pointed out the glaring hypocrisy. Roblox banned all of Schlepp's accounts, threatened him with lawsuits, and publicly smeared him as a vigilante, all while trying.
I just don't get why they would want to sue him. Like, what are you gonna sue him for? Like, you could have just banned his account. I mean, that still would have been good. You probably still, like, all this still would probably happen, but, like, less. But why would you send a cease and desist just for him breaking your guidelines? He's done more good than bad. Like the good and bad ratio is insane. Like,
to use him privately for PR. The letter also made three things very crystal clear going forward. 1. Roblox must respect prior requests and route all communications through Schlepp's legal team, with no.
But why didn't you, when Slip's mother, when he had a self act, why didn't you do anything about that?
Or secret backdoor outreach. 2. If Roblox is serious about a constructive conversation, it can't happen while Schlepp is being threatened, publicly maligned, and privately courted behind his lawyers' backs. And 3, most importantly, any real discussion has to include how Roblox plans to take accountability for the hundreds if not thousands of victims who've been exposed to
Jeez.
on the platform. And Schlepp himself summed it up best in his tweet. Roblox reached out to me now as a PR stunt. If they want a genuine dialogue, they first must
It's just annoying me how they aren't taking accountability for anything that they've done. It's just they keep on trying to either push it on Slep or change the subject or like just try to like make it or just like praise what they've already done. Can you just start doing more or like can you just start doing some? Like actually admit that you were wrong and unban Slep and start helping Slep and praising him.
Faith and acknowledge the victims of their platform. That's the heart of the issue. Roblox doesn't want Schlepp's partnership, they want his credibility. They want to borrow his reputation to make themselves look better without actually fixing the problems or recognizing the people harmed. So when you line up the timeline, it's undeniable. First, Roblox threatens him with a cease and desist, then Matt Kaufman ignores that and sneaks in a private message, Then Schlepp's lawyers blast them for unauthorized communications and demand accountability.
Yeah, your chief safety officer just cooked y'all, by the way.
And finally, Roblox tries to spin the whole thing into a PR stunt. It's not a genuine collaboration, it's damage control. And if
It's also just trying to push them away. They're just trying to push away from what they've done.
all of that wasn't enough, Roblox doubled down publicly too. Just days before the lawyer's letter, Schlepp was featured in the Times where he was profiled as a survivor who turned into a
Meet Slep, the Roblox grooming survivor and so on certified 500.
hunter on Roblox. The article laid it out pretty clearly. Schlepp gathered evidence and exposed faster than Roblox ever could until Roblox banned him. But instead of acknowledging the impact of his work, Roblox's response was to claim that Schlepp was taking the law into his own hands. In their
Again,
statement,
he's not the one arresting them. He's giving the evidence that he has gotten to the police, so the police themselves can get the predator. It's not Slep doing everything. I mean, it's Slep getting all the evidence and everything, but he's not the one arresting them.
said that taking the law into your own hands isn't safe in the real world and it's not safe online. That's why we believe that safety enforcement should be left to trained professionals and proper authorities, not
Trained professionals that wait too long and after train. Oh my God. Trained professionals when Slep was a little kid and he did a self-inflicted act and by a developer and you kept on praising and shouting out that developer. Yeah, really professional, huh?
users and why we work with law enforcement to hold bad actors accountable. On the surface, it sounds like a reasonable line to leave it to the professionals. But here's the problem.
The
Schlepp was
professionals do none.
working with professionals. He talked to law
Yeah.
enforcement directly, and officers who reviewed his videos confirmed he was doing everything right. He wasn't vigilante role-playing. He was reporting actual crimes to proper authorities while Roblox was failing to do anything. So once again, you see the contradiction.
The
Publicly,
fact
Roblox
how one YouTuber, 17-year-olds, I'm pretty sure, 17 years old, I'm pretty sure, has done more impact than a actual game is just sad.
dismisses him as someone unsafe who's taking the law into his own hands.
Again, he's
privately,
not taking it in his own hands, man.
Matt Kaufman is in his inbox asking for feedback on how to fix their systems. And legally, Roblox is sending him cease and desist to keep them off their platform. At every turn, Roblox has tried to control the narrative, threatening
The
him
sad part is if they don't unban Roblox, if they don't unban Slip, the sad part is this is probably just like at least by 2026, this is just gonna go away. Stuff's gonna remain unbanned because that's just what the internet is. If there's any drama that starts soon, then that it's just gonna focus on that, and the Slip's just not gonna do anything.
he exposes
The impact on YouTube and everything though has gone crazy though.
too much, dismissing it as a vigilante in the press, then
He's
trying
not
to
a
leverage his
vigilante.
credibility when the backlash gets too loud. Meanwhile, the victims he's fighting for are still getting ignored. So yeah, the whole situation just keeps getting crazier, with Roblox trying to act like they're leading the way in safety, but
No, they're not. Like what?
when you actually look at how they've treated Schlepp, silencing him, banning him, and then trying to use him for PR, it's really clear what their priorities
Slag,
really
bro.
are. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Be sure to
Yo,
like
I hope this is the last video I'll make on this, bro. Because this is annoying. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe to me. Give me your crazy confessions. I'm sorry if any of your family has died in 9/11. Rest in peace to all the people that died in 9/11. Okay, give me your confessions. I think I just said that. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Guamo. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.